Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to another vlog. As you can see, we've got some sheds. It's a little bit of a later start for me. Actually, it's quite a later start for me, just because, it was a late night last night. The workers were hammering away and getting the sheds built and all that stuff. So they came to put in the concrete probably about 2 weeks ago. That stayed here for about a week. Then the sheds got delivered. They planted the post when they did the concrete, so these upright posts, and then they had a crane in here. They essentially lifted that entire, not the whole roof, but the dark wood that's on these posts. They then lifted that up, put it down, and then from there on, the machinery is pretty much done. It was just literally manual labor putting it all up. It took about another week for them to get all of the wood and all of that stuff done, and the guttering and all that stuff. And then I just had the other construction company come put in a light for us 3 days ago, 3 days ago, just because it was dark in here. I could put some lights inside, but to be honest, that wouldn't necessarily brighten up the whole thing. And with this, it goes on if the night, when it goes dark and goes off at about 7, 8 o'clock ish. So like it lights up the whole area. So when I, want to park out here and maybe do something, clean it or something, I can do that. So I feel like that's better. I did also think what I might do is keep this for machinery. So like the machinery we've currently got, we obviously will also create that big shed we looked at, probably a month ago now. That's going to go way over there between the trees, because all the grass and all the field work stuff is going to go there, because that's going to be a better place for our fields. We probably will end up getting another tractor at some point. Not quite worried about that yet right now, but we will probably get another tractor at some point, and then one of them will stay there, one of them will stay here, and then everything in here will be for the feeding, so, and the cows. So yeah, we'll use one of these bays for storage, I think, for like seeds and stuff like that. And then I was thinking there's a really tiny secondhand shed that it's like a two garage size. So it's not quite a shed, it's more like a garage, but it's open-ended on the one side. So it doesn't have doors on the one side. And then I thought that might be a good idea to put that down here and store all the bales and stuff in that. So we'll have a look, we'll see, but yeah, still a lot to happen before we get to that point. I think for today, firstly, we need to, well, it doesn't have to happen firstly, but, another thing, on the wood side, there are still a couple of trees over there that are cut down and laying down. I loaded up the whole trailer. And then the next morning, Chad gave me a call and said, my limit on that is for today, so on that day, so the 6th of November. So I had to take it back, and then it got leased out to another farmer. So we haven't been able to get it yet. He said he'll give me a call back when that gets back, and then we'll go grab it and then finish the rest of the wood stuff. So yeah, not ideal, but it is what it is. Right, we're going to put some of this stuff. So I'm going to start with the bigger stuff, the more expensive stuff. So I'm thinking the mowers, the baler, probably the trailer, and then we can put the rest of the stuff, kind of stack it against each other. I don't think the roller will fit in, but I'm not too worried about the roller. So the roller has to be unfolded. I could do this actually. Yeah, maybe I could unfold it while I'm in there and put it against the back. Middle one. That could work. Right, we'll have a look. Let's go grab the tractor. We'll start with the baler and get all of that in. So yeah, let's friggin' do this. I'm very excited to get this stuff in the new shed. Sheds look really good. I'm quite happy with that. Righto. Let's get this show on the road. Right, baler first. We can actually... No, the baler's pointing this way, isn't it? So we'll maybe go in here. The trailer should probably go in there as well. Right, so... Well, in the shed. I say in here, in the shed, you know what I mean. And like I said, I'm not too worried. Most of the field stuff are going to go in the other shed eventually. Once that's up, I need to clear that up first. The shed is ours, as in they've agreed it is ours. They will keep it for us. We put a little bit of a deposit down, so we're not going to lose it. But obviously, we do need to clear up first before we can actually get that done. So, right. So obviously, I'm just going to reverse this in there. There you go. That's it. Alrighty. I think the mowers are going to be next. They're pretty expensive, and their moving parts are quite important as well. So we'll grab this. The other part is there. Right. Should be able to fit. It does, just about. Right, slightly forward. There you go. No, not that one. And then we'll turn around. Put this one in. Down there. Right, and now I'm kind of thinking... Let's see if we can do that with a rower. I think, the roller. I think we can. If we put the roller on the opposite side, we fold it up. Hook this up, and then we fold it up. The problem is that it has to be unfolded when it's put down. So, as in when it's on the ground. So, and this is just the way it's been designed. It's obviously so you can maintain it and all that stuff. So we're just going to lower, make sure, actually there's way enough space. Put this nicely in the middle here. We'll unload it or unfold it. And put that down there. Yeah, that works. I mean, I could actually... This is actually a lot bigger than I thought. So I could actually probably drive it in straight, just like that. Roller's not going to be used a lot. So next what we're going to probably use is the cultivator. And maybe the weeder. The fertilizer we're going to use again. I have to put in the second application today. It doesn't have to happen today, but I want to try and get it done today. So, on the other field. So we'll need to go buy some more fertilizer as well. Thinking we'll probably put this over here. And there's even some more space in front of that as well. Maybe the cultivator. Maybe the cedar. Actually, yeah, let's do the cultivator. Cultivator can go in there. We'll definitely be able to fit everything in here But obviously, over time, we'll get more and more equipment. I need to fit the trailer in here as well. We'll get more and more equipment, and this space will get limited. But by that point, definitely the other shed will be up, and we shouldn't need to worry too much about it. So, yeah, there is that. Alright, there you go. That's well under the roof. Not a problem at all. Then we'll grab the cedar. Actually, let's grab this. The windrower. Like, we'll get a tether for it. We have to get a tether to get hay. This is gonna be a little bit of a difficult one. Let's go around here. And I'd like to store all the bags in there, but to be honest, at this point, until we get the other shed in, I don't think there's going to be quite enough space for it all. There might be. Actually, no, there should be. We'll put the trailer in here. Actually, let's keep all of this grass. Right, so if I go... all the grass stuff will be on the right. Not that it matters that much, it's just, for me, I'm a little bit of a perfectionist sometimes with certain things. Not most things, by the way. Whoa. It's not the deepest shed. But it's deep enough. Right, and now we've got the cedar, the fertilizer, the trailer. I think that's it. So the cedar we'll put in just behind the fertilizer. We'll put the cedar in first, then the fertilizer, and then we'll put the bags... maybe in front of that. Should be able to go in front of that. I'm not sure. I might just keep the bags on the trailer and just put it aside for now. Like I said in a previous vlog, the bags are waterproof, so it doesn't matter too much. Right, and then just this beauty. Actually, we're gonna hook this up, so I'll have to remove the bags. Right, let's grab the trailer. Right, I'll put the trailer in and get these offloaded. And then we'll head over to the dealership, to Clever Motors, and get a bag of fertilizer. We got a little bit left, but it won't be enough for all 3 fields. And then we'll get that fertilized. So we got all of that offloaded, uploaded, and all that stuff. I just hooked up to the fertilizer. I was initially going to go grab the fertilizer with the truck and trailer, but then I realized I only need like 1 bag. So I'll take the front loader and the fertilizer. I will, with the telehandler that they have, I'll hover that over here, open it up, and then, you know, get this filled. Once this is filled, I'll grab the bag with a front loader, and then I'll just come put it in here. So that'll work fairly easy. As you can see, everything fits in here really nicely. There's actually still a lot of space left, which is good. So if in the future we will be getting a lot larger equipment, especially when we think about the TMR, the total mixed ration mixer. That is, some of those are massive, you know, and if we've got multiple, you know, close to 100 cows, we're going to need that. So yeah, anyway, right, so let's go to, actually, yeah, let's go to Clever Motors and get the seed. I already gave them a call, so everything should be there. I mean, not seed, fertilizer. I just saw they actually just took the money. So yeah, let's go grab that and then get the show on the road. yeah, I'm very happy. The sheds are really, really nice. I'm really, really happy with the sheds. I should probably lift this up to a safe level. Yeah, very, very happy with the sheds. They just look so good. I didn't put my indicator on. Sorry, guys. But it is what it is. Sometimes your brain's just all over the place. And then hopefully we get in the next, like, I don't know, week or so, get the call from Chad regarding the logging trailer thing again. And we can go grab that. As I mentioned earlier, it is currently being used by another farmer. So that's exactly what I was explaining in the previous vlog. Like sometimes you just, you know, you have a limit on that because you can't just keep using it and then other farmers don't get the opportunity to do it. So, or other farmers miss out on deadlines, getting their job done, etc., etc. So that is why, and to be honest, like I said also in the previous vlog, it makes a lot of sense. I agree with that 100% because I've been in situations where I couldn't get my job done because I had to wait and there wasn't equipment available to lease. So yeah, this is for Ryan's farm way back, but you know, it's just the way it is. And I agree with that. This is one of the very few clever motors that I've ever worked with that I've noticed actually do that. This thing again. It's a really good piece of kit, this, but I just am not used to how it drives, and I find it a little bit difficult. But that's probably more my fault than anything else, if I'm honest. Oh, missed that. No, don't push it over. That's going to be very difficult to put back up if I push that over. What this should do. Now we just need to lift that up. That should, I might have to lower, yeah, I'll have to lower that. Yeah, let me lower this. That should do. There we go. This will fill, there will be some in the bag left. It won't all go in the fertilizer, unfortunately. The fertilizer is not quite big enough for that. But that's all right. That's pretty straightforward. Right. Do that. Level this a little bit higher. Level this out. And off we go. Right, we'll go put this back where we found it. Then we'll grab the bag with the tractor, with the front loader. And then that's all sorted. All good to go. Oop, wait a minute. I feel like my mic settings has changed. I feel like they're really, really loud. So apologies for that. I feel like I've been screaming at you guys. Hopefully this is a bit better. And yeah, anyway, I will, when I edit the videos, I will always make an effort to work it so that it, you know, sounds a bit better and doesn't actually blow your ears out. But always, it doesn't always work as planned. You know, my computer volume when editing might be slightly different from yours when you listen to it. And for me, it might sound great and so forth. But if you ever have a problem, please just feel free to let me know down in the comments. I am on the move constantly, and obviously constantly on the work here, so I don't always think about checking the levels. So please feel free to let me know if there is any problem regarding any of the levels whatsoever. Right, let's this is a bit of an angle here, but that's okay. We got it eventually. Well, actually, we got it immediately, but that's not the point. And we'll lift this one up higher as well. Right. Actually, let's lower this a little bit, just because otherwise we're really top heavy. And then if we go around a corner slightly too fast, we could potentially tip over. And I don't know about you guys, but I don't really feel like being tipped over and, you know, damaging the tractor. It won't break the tractor. Like, the tractor will still, there might be maybe bend an arm on the front loader or something, but the tractor will still function fine. you know, I've seen tractors roll down hills before and still work. It's just, you know, dents on the paneling and all that. And like, you don't want that. Nobody wants that on their tractor. So yeah, we want to try and be careful. Try and make sure we do everything as professionally and carefully as we possibly can. This is all our equipment, and you know, this is it. This is what we've got for now. We need to make this work. So yeah, we don't have friends to bail us out anymore. We do have friends, obviously, still. Like, we're still friends with Zach and Ryan and Nick and David and all those people. I speak to them constantly, especially on social media. But, you know, they're not here. They don't have farms here with equipment here that we can borrow. And, you know, therefore, we're kind of on our own. Right, I'm going to put the fertilizer in the shed with the lime. I'm probably just going to put it at the same place, to be honest. No point in really moving it around too much. So, yeah, we're going to put that down right there. Maybe a little bit closer to the edge. That'll do. Right, and fertilizer is going to go there, so I can actually put the fork down there. Right, so fork can probably just come down here. I'll just have to move it once I, you know, need the planter. Right, that's good to go. And the fertilizer will fit in there easily. Obviously, I have to find a place for the trailer. I mean, we still have the trailer. I was initially going to think about selling it, but I don't think it's worth doing that. Right, we're going to start with the wheat first, get this done. And then we'll... Oh, there's a little bit of a strip of wheat, weeds there. I'll have to get that. Right, let's do the fertilizer, and then I'll grab the weeder quickly. Right, so this is going to be a time-lapse, obviously, guys. I'll grab the drone from the house, get that popped up, and time-lapse it for you guys. So, for now, sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride.
I've been searching for the banks of peace like a river, with a worn-out liver and a hole in my soul. Winter time's coming, these days are shorter than my temper. I can't wrestle with my angels, and they got a boot heel on my throat. And I'm wandering through Wichita, doubt my salvation on account of all the ways I've gone wrong. And I'm lonesome and long.
All right, that was really quick. This fertilizer is such a great piece of kit. It just makes everything so much easier. Whether it's lime or fertilizing, it just goes so quick. The only problem with it is the fact that it's got quite a small reservoir or container or whatever you want to call it. So it goes empty pretty quick. Not so much on fertilizer. Fertilizer is pretty good. But the lime, it literally just goes empty in literally like feels like a minute. It isn't, but it feels like it. So yeah, that's less than ideal. But we'll probably eventually there you get new ones which so for fertilizer specifically, which are like spot fertilizers. So they only spray when they these are weed sprayers. Sorry, like herbicide sprayers. So they only spray when they actually pick up a weed, which is really cool. I really like that. So probably put the trailer back here, actually. Let's put the tractor. We'll just put the tractor down here. Actually, can we put it in here? I feel like we might be able to fit it in here. Let's have a quick look. Because we're not using this barn anyway. Not yet. Oh, I don't have the key on me. Oh, that's annoying. I feel like, yeah, it's can definitely fit in here. I just have to find the key. I've not actually been in here apart from just jumping over. So the keys should be connected to the massive bunch of keys that they gave us when we bought the farm. But anyway, right. So I'll go look for it if I can find it. Then otherwise I might have to get a locksmith in to come change that. A little bit further so I can actually get out. Right, that should do for now. And then we're going to put the trailer back here just against the shed. Actually, could fit it back there. We'll put it back here just so it's out of the bushes and stuff. Just a little bit better. And yeah, then that's pretty much... Ooh. There we go. We can put it down here. This will be fine. Out of the way. Completely. And it's under the tree, so slightly more protected. Right. Righto. Anyway, guys, that is going to be the end of this vlog. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you guys are as happy with the sheds as I am. And are as excited about the future as I am. Next vlog, we'll probably start clearing that. If we have the wood thing, we'll finish loading up all of that and selling that. And then we'll clear up that to get the next shed installed there. So, all right. Have a good one. Thank you so much for watching. And thank you so much for the continued support. If you enjoyed it, smash the like button, subscribe if you're new to the channel. And I'll see you all in the next vlog. See ya.